if not the most exciting and thrilling finals I was ever part of, then definitely top 2 or 3 in my career against one of the greatest players of all time.
How Novak won all 24 Grand Slam championship points. Ever wonder how Novak Djokovic won all those tennis matches? We're diving deep into his journey of grabbing 24 Grand Slam wins. From close calls to exclusive quotes, we've got the inside scoop. But hold on, quick question before we start. How does tennis relate to Newton's laws? Bet you're curious now. Drop your best guess in the comments below and we'll chat with as many of you as we can. The trivia answer will be revealed at the end, so stay tuned. And as always, if this video serves up some tennis joy, volley that like button and backhand a subscribe for more ace-worthy tennis content like this. Slam number 1, 2008 Australian Open. We kick things off with Tsonga taking one set, thinking he had Djokovic in check. But Novak's like, surprise. Novak beamed, I'm very happy that I won my first Grand Slam here. But oh boy, was he just warming up. Slam number 2, 2011 Australian Open. Andy Murray enters the arena. With a 38-stroke point exchange, it felt more like a ping-pong match than tennis. Post-match, he casually drops, I don't want to fly up to the sky and say, I am the best or whatever. I cannot compare to Rafa and Roger's success. Humble much?
He's got it.
Slam number 3, 2011 Wimbledon. At this Wimbledon, Djokovic pulled off the impossible, defeating Nadal in a slam final. Casually, he mentions, this is what I'm made for. I want to win. Obviously, the US Open is the next big thing.
Day of my life, the most special day of my life. This is my favorite tournament, the tournament I always dreamed of winning.
Slam number 4, 2011 US Open. Oh boy, Federer must have been tired of seeing Djokovic by now. Novak comes from behind, saves 2 match points and shows Federer the exit. And if that wasn't enough drama, Djokovic goes on a 4-hour, 10-minute tennis marathon with Nadal. Novak then said, there is a lot more to prove, a lot more tournaments to win. You don't say.
He's got it.
Slam number 5, 2012 Australian Open. You think a near 6-hour match would put someone in a hospital, but Djokovic and Nadal made it look like a walk in the park. After this, they needed chairs during the trophy ceremony. Can't blame them. I need a chair after a brisk walk to my fridge. I tried mentally to hang in there, to hold my composure, to hold my emotions, Djokovic revealed. And we just tried to hold our bladders. Slam number 6, 2013 Australian Open. Djokovic becomes the first guy to win the Australian Open thrice in a row. Against Murray, Novak's attitude was basically, I have no reason not to be confident in myself. Slam number 7, 2014 Wimbledon. Denying Federer a record 8th championship? Savage. And Djokovic, as reflective as ever. I managed to not just win against my opponent, but win against myself, he said. Deep, Novak. Real deep.
It's Djokovic who claims this classic.
Slam number 8, 2015 Australian Open. Djokovic and Murray at it again. Djokovic, ever the jestful chap, said, it was a cat and mouse fight. It always is with us. Given the 6-0 score in the last set, one might wonder if the mouse ever stood a chance. Slam number 9, 2015 Wimbledon. Now, going against Federer is like trying to sprint up a steep hill in flip-flops. Tough, right? But Novak, being Novak, made it look more like a stroll in the park. 4 breaks against the mighty Federer, who seemed almost invincible with 89 of 90 service games under his belt in the tourney. And yet, Mr. Humble Pie Djokovic claims there is always something I can work on. Slam number 10, 2015 US Open. A familiar face across the net, Federer. This showdown had Djokovic deflecting break points like they were pesky mosquitoes on a summer evening. 19 swatted away out of 23. And after the duel, he reflects, "We pushed each other to the limit, as we always do. In other words, same time next year, Roger." Slam number 11, 2016 Australian Open. Murray and Djokovic yet again. Novak confessed, "I never experienced this much crowd and this much love." Slam number 12, 2016 French Open. Murray aimed, fired, but Novak deflected. Grinning ear to ear, he shared, "It's really a very special moment, perhaps the greatest moment of my career. Somebody get this man a crown." Slam number 13, 2018 Wimbledon. Facing Kevin Anderson, Novak was back with a bang post-surgery. After his victory, he mused, "It was a long journey. I couldn't pick a better place, to be honest, in the tennis world to peak and to make a comeback." Slam number 14, 2018 US Open. Del Potro became the next name on Djokovic's ever-growing hit list. With this win, he equaled Sampras, gushing, "Maybe 10 years ago, I would say I'm not so happy to be part of this era with Nadal and Federer. Actually, today I am. What a time to be alive." Slam number 15, 2019 Australian Open. When Djokovic and Nadal meet, sparks fly. This time, Novak was the fire, Nadal the moth. Reflecting on his near-perfect game, Novak quipped, "Under the circumstances, it was truly a perfect match. Someone give Nadal some aloe vera for that burn." Slam number 16, 2019 Wimbledon. Federer. Wimbledon. A showdown for the ages. 2 championship points saved, and a nail-biting tiebreaker later, Djokovic emerged triumphant, sighing, "Unfortunately, in these kinds of matches, one of the players has to lose. It's quite unreal." Slam number 17, 2020 Australian Open. Facing team and battling dehydration, Novak dug deep, finding gold. Breathlessly, he confessed, "I was on the brink of losing the match." Slam number 18, 2021 Australian Open. Injury, drop sets, and Medvedev's winning streak. Novak overcame all and sealed the deal. Setting his eyes on future glory, he declared, "Most of my attention is going to be directed at majors, trying to win more major trophies." Slam number 19, 2021 French Open. Facing Tsitsipas, Djokovic decided to give fans a mini heart attack by dropping the first 2 sets. But then, in a dramatic comeback akin to a caffeine kick after a dull morning, he took the next 3. His victory speech? "I've achieved some things that a lot of people thought would be not possible for me to achieve." Slam number 20, 2021 Wimbledon. Against Berrettini, Novak gave tennis fans deja vu by equaling Federer and Nadal's major title count. Humble as ever, he mused, "I consider myself best, but whether I'm the greatest of all time or not, I leave that debate to other people." Slam number 21, 2022 Wimbledon. Against the unpredictable Kyrgios, Djokovic's tennis masterclass was on full display. The more you win, it's logical the more confident, the more comfortable you feel, he remarked. "Yep, Novak, for you, it's just another day at the office." Slam number 22, 2023 Australian Open. Back in Australia, after a bit of a drama the previous year, Djokovic, hamstring woes and all, overcame Tsitsipas, declaring this win as the biggest victory of my life. Given his resume, that's saying something. Slam number 23, 2023 French Open. Against Ruud, he wasn't just playing tennis, he was rewriting history. Check this out. Slam number 24, 2023 US Open. Age is just a number, and Djokovic proved it by becoming the oldest US Open winner at 36 years of age. Reflecting on this landmark, he admitted, "I never imagined talking about 24 slams. We did, Novak. We always did. Cheers to breaking the mold one slam at a time." From down under upsets to US masterclasses, Djokovic's journey to clinching all 24 Grand Slam titles is the stuff of tennis legend. Now, let's circle back to our trivia question. How does tennis relate to Newton's laws? Well, here's the answer. Newton's first law of motion states that any object that is moving will continue moving unless an external force is applied to stop it from moving. Within the game of tennis, this concept is easily seen every time a player hits the ball. When a tennis player hits the ball, it keeps going until something, like the net or the umpire's face, stops it. And that, my friends, is game, set, and match for this episode of Glam Slam Tennis. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action and what we have in store. Until next time, stay fabulous and ace those serves.